guys, what's up? So today I figured it would be a cool, maybe not so cool thing to do a 20 questions video. So I've literally been laying in bed all day doing nothing but watching TV shows. Well, I did get up and I did make some lunch and I did do my laundry, but that's about it. So I feel like I should accomplish something, and so I'm gonna do this video. So without further ado, here we go. So the first question that we're gonna do today is, if I could live anywhere in the world, where would it be? I would choose somewhere warm. If anybody knows me, they know that I hate the cold. Hate the cold. I mean, I still wear sweatshirts in 80-degree weather. My boyfriend loves to make fun of me for it too. But I would love to live somewhere where there's a beach and mountains nearby. So probably like North Carolina, if I lived like an hour from the beach or an hour from the mountains. That way I could go to the beach or the mountains whenever I wanted to. That way I could switch it up, you know? All right, next question. What's my biggest fear? My biggest fear is being alone. Put aside like spiders and snakes and all that stuff that would probably actually kill me. Being alone is one of my biggest fears. I've had a lot of abandonment issues when I was younger, but that's a whole nother story. If you want to hear about that, hit me up and I'll talk about it with you later. But anyway, that's my biggest fear. Okay, if there was one thing I could change about myself, what would it be? It would either be my nose or my teeth. Up here, my teeth look fine, but then open up and there's just a ton of crowding. It's gross. I can't floss a lot of the time because my teeth are so conjoined and it just won't let me. But my nose from the side view, oh, it's so bad. I just, no, I can't even do it. I've had people tell me that it's fine and nobody even notices, but I do, and it's just one of those things. Okay, what is your favorite book? My favorite book. Okay, so this one, it's not really like a book, it's more of a book series. So when I was in my middle school, elementary school reading phase still, there was this series called the Ascendance Trilogy series. There were 3 books. Let's see if I can name them. The first one was The False Prince. Oh, one of them was The Shadow Throne. And I can't remember what the other one was. But it was green. It was a green cover. I know that. Oh, I can't remember it. But anyway, those were the 3 books that were like my favorite books in the world, written by Jennifer A. Nielsen. She's a great author. I actually wrote her once and she wrote me back and it was like the best day of my life. Also, she's coming out with a 4th book in that series, and it's been like a long time, but I'm super excited for it. It's supposed to come out this October, so I'm gonna pre-order it as soon as I get back to work. I'm so excited. Okay, next question. What is the favorite thing about your career? So right now, if you guys don't know, I'm currently going to school for early childhood education. So that's being a teacher from grades pre-K to 2nd grade. And I love this I love this age group because that's the age group that I work with now. I work with kids that are between 3 and 6 years old, teaching them gymnastics. I'm not a huge gymnastics person, everybody knows this, but I love my job and it's taught me so much, just being there and just being with the kids and just learning gymnastics too. It's taught me so much. It's crazy. I love it. So, well, this is the favorite thing about your career. It'd probably be the kids. I love the kids. And I've always just wanted to make a difference in somebody's life, no matter what it is, if it's like medical work or something. But I can't do medical work because I'm squeamish. Not really, I'm really not that squeamish. I just can't remember all the facts and everything. But I love kids and I'm so excited to be a teacher. All right, next question. What makes you laugh the most? The thing that would probably make me laugh the most is, oh my gosh, she's gonna kill me for saying this. But me and my boyfriend, whenever we're in the car and we're driving somewhere or driving back or to anywhere, we always somehow put on a song that we can both just like jam out to. And we'll both just be singing at the top of our lungs, and it just makes me smile so much, and it makes me laugh because he's so goofy and cute, and it's great. I love it so much. It's awesome. Okay, what was the last movie you went to, and what did you think? So I actually had to text my boyfriend for this. I was like, what movie was the last one that we went to? Because we literally go to like every movie that's in theaters that's new besides horror movies. Is pretty much, we've seen them all. So we came to the consensus that it's either Call of the Wild or Onward. Both were great movies. They were both a lot better than I expected them to be. Call of the Wild, I cried. Onward, I cried. So Onward was a lot better than I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be a big flop. I thought it was gonna be awful. But he was like, nope, we're seeing it, I don't care. And so I was like, okay. But it was great. And Call of the Wild, it was a little slow in some parts, but other than that, it was pretty good. I cried in that one, but I mean, it's a sad movie, so yeah, you're gonna cry. Okay, what's our next question? What would you sing at a karaoke night? Oh my gosh. Karaoke terrifies me. It terrifies me. But if I had to pick, it would be something soulful. Probably Rolling in the Deep. I love that song. I like singing karaoke to that song. I'll like be jamming out in my bedroom to that song while I'm doing laundry, and my parents will come in, they'll be like, what are you doing? And so that's my go-to karaoke song. Okay, if you could have one meal for the rest of your life, what would it be? Oh, it'd probably be mac and cheese. But not just any mac and cheese, not like the box mac and cheese. It would be homemade mac and cheese. You take your macaroni, just plain macaroni, and you boil it with some salt in the water. And then you take blocks of cheese and you cut them up into cubes. And then once the macaroni's done, you put the cheese in the pot too after you drain the water, and then you melt the cheese with it. And then it's like an ooey gooey glob, and then you stick it in a tray that goes in the oven with Ritz cracker crumbs over the top of it. And then you like bake it in there for about like 20 minutes. Oh my gosh, it's the best thing in the world. I'm so hungry just thinking about it. Anyway, next question. Have you ever had a nickname, and what was it? Oh gosh. So when I was little, I hated my full name. I still do. Fun fact, I was named after my mom's best friend, and I've never actually met the person because right after I was born, they stopped being friends. Yay! But when I was little, especially when I was in like elementary school, I would have everybody call me Tina. That's also my aunt's name. Hi, Aunt Tina. But I would always have people call me that. I don't anymore. Just because once I found out that Tina was Spanish for bathtub, I was like, yeah, we're good. But yeah, so that was my nickname when I was little. I don't have any nicknames now. I don't really like nicknames. But yeah, I don't like nicknames for me, sorry. But yeah, okay. Next question. If money was no object, what would you do all day? Oh man, if money was no object, I would still... Well, you know, I would either be a stay-at-home mom or I would still work and be a teacher, because I could not just sit at home all day doing nothing. I mean, that's what I'm doing right now, and it's driving me nuts. So I would probably still work. I would definitely live in a nice house. I would definitely have a nice car, a nice vehicle. I would live somewhere other than Peoria, Illinois. I'd probably move to, like I said, North Carolina, South Carolina, something like that. But I would still probably work. I would not work. Or I would be a stay-at-home mom. Like I said, I would have stuff to do all day anyway. But yeah. What are 2 of your pet peeves? Okay. One of my pet peeves is slow walkers / drivers. I know that's like technically 2, but it's slow walkers / drivers, because even if I'm going the speed limit and somebody's going below it, it makes me so mad. Or even if I'm going a little bit above and someone's going exactly, it still makes me mad. And slow walkers, oh, being stuck behind a slow walker is not fun. I cannot. Ugh. But my second pet peeve, oh, I don't know. It would probably be chewing with your mouth open. I know it's like a cheesy one that a lot of people have, but if you're chewing your food, close your mouth. We don't all need to know. So yeah, that's my 2 pet peeves. Okay, here's one. Oh, this is a good one. Where do I see myself in 5 years? Okay, so right now I am 19. Oops, I probably shouldn't say that. Anyway, so in 5 years it will be 2025, and I don't know. I hope to be married. Maybe, no, not quite have a kid yet. I don't know. It really just depends on where life brings me. I used to try to plan things out, like, all the time. Like, this is what I want, this is what I'm gonna have, this is who I'm gonna be with, like, this is what's gonna happen, this and this and this and this and this. But as I've gotten older, I've kind of had the mindset, I don't even know what's going on, so how am I supposed to plan for the future? You know, does that make any sense? But I would like to be married. I would like to have a house of our own, a house of my own, or live in an apartment away from my parents. I would love to have that part of my life figured out. And be a teacher. I'd love to have that figured out as well. Alright, next question. Only a couple more to go. How many pillows are in your bed? Well, I have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 are currently in my bed. But then my dog has 2. They're on the floor right now, so that's 9. And then I have another one that's in a plastic bag being fumigated from ticks and fleas and stuff. And so that makes 10. I have a problem. Okay, anyway, what was the longest that you've gone with no sleep and why? Okay, so this is actually a fun story. So not last summer, but the summer before, I was working 2 jobs. Well, I did it this summer, but I was working 2 jobs, and one of my coworkers at one of my jobs was going to go to a concert. And he was like, hey, I'll buy your ticket, it'll be fun. It was a heavy metal rock band concert. It was really good, but it was also like painful. But anyway, so I worked at this car garage, and I ended up working that morning before the concert. The concert was at like 6 o'clock and I got off at like 5. So I was at work at 6:30 in the morning, and I worked all day until 5 o'clock. So I went home and I took a shower and I met up with my coworker, and then we drove my car to the concert. The concert didn't get over, or I didn't get home till like 1 a.m. But then I had to take another shower because the concert was gross and disgusting. And so I didn't get to my bed until about 2 a.m. because I also had to do laundry and everything. And then I also had to work that next morning. So I was up at 5:30, so I just didn't go to bed that night. And I went to work at 6:30 in the morning, and then I got off at noon because I had my senior pictures that afternoon. So I took a half day, and that afternoon I went home after work and I took a shower, I did my hair, I did my makeup, and I went over to my friend's house because we were getting our senior pictures done together that day. And it was a crazy day. We did senior pictures for I think like 6-7 hours. We went to a ton of different locations. They turned out amazing. Shout out to Maddie Fisher Photography. She's amazing. I love her so much. She did my senior pictures with me and my friend, and it was great. But so I think I was up for about 48 hours without sleep, because then I came home and I showered and then I ate something and I went to bed. So I think it was like between 46 and 48 hours that I was awake without sleep or a nap or anything. But it was fun. I had a lot of Bang energy drinks. I had a lot of coffee. It was a great time. And that was 2 summers ago. Okay, that was a lot. And what's your favorite fast food place? So right now, my favorite fast food place to go to by myself is Panda Express. I have times where I like it and I have times where I don't like it. It really just depends on what mood I'm in, what kind of food I like. But it's basically either Panda Express or Taco Bell. Either one of them. All right. Next question, do you collect anything? And if so, what? So I actually do collect stuff. Anybody that knows me knows that I always have stickers on something. I've been collecting stickers since 1st grade. When I was younger, I had a folder designated for stickers. If I would get a sticker on a paper from a teacher, or I would get something at like a club that I was in, I would take the sticker and put it in this folder. I don't know where the folder is. I'm pretty sure I kept it, but I have no idea. But this folder was like packed with I think like 250 stickers, and ever since then I've just collected stickers constantly. My laptops have always been covered in stickers. For a while my phone was covered in stickers. Like, I just love, my water bottle currently is covered in stickers. So I love stickers, they're great. All right, what was your first job? For those of you that know me, I've had a lot of different jobs. I've worked in many different places. My first job ever that I had was right when I turned 16, and it was Burglars. I worked there for the holiday season, and it was pretty awful. My coworkers weren't too bad, but I was the youngest person that worked there. And I really didn't have any friends, because everybody else in my department was like women in their 40s and 50s, and I really didn't have any friends being like a 16-year-old. So it wasn't awful. Oh, it was awful. I can't even say it wasn't awful. It was so bad. There was one, I think it was like my 2nd day on the job, and it was in October. And this one lady came up to me, and I was ringing in all these things for her. I was ringing them up. She had like 2 carts full of stuff. And then at the end of it, she's like, oh, well, I didn't know it was going to be that much. But her card had already gone through. So we had to return some of her stuff to her. And for the return, you had to swipe your card again. So I said, swipe your card. Just like that. Like, just like that. Just swipe your card. And not angrily, not frustrated, not anything. And all of a sudden, like, something went off. She was just like, swipe my card, swipe my card. You can't tell me what to do. You probably don't even know how to do your job, blah, blah, blah. You're such a child. Why are you even working here? And I was just like, it was like a massive deer in the headlights moment. Luckily, one of my coworkers was standing right next to me the whole time. And she was like, ma'am, I'll help you, it's okay. And she was just like, kept going on and on and on. And to make it worse, her daughter was with her, and she was like, she had to have been like 4 or 5, and she was just looking at me. And it was so bad. And after she left, my coworker was like, you can go take a minute, because I was about to start bawling. I went in the dressing room and cried. It was so bad. But oh my gosh, it was awful. But yeah, anyway. Oh, also in that job that I had, that was the first time that I'd ever been out of the house on Black Friday. If I don't ever have to work Black Friday again, I never will. It's awful. But okay, 2 more questions. So, are you an introvert or an extrovert? This is a really hard question because I have both tendencies. I have introverted tendencies and I have extroverted tendencies. It really just depends on who I'm with, what day it is, and what we're doing, honestly. So yeah, I don't really know how to answer the question. But last question, da-da-da-da! What is your favorite game to watch or play or? So my favorite game to watch would be football. I love watching football. It's great. A lot of the times I honestly don't know what's going on, but I figure it out as I'm going. I've watched football for years. I just like to watch them. I don't know, but I know what's going on. I don't know why I said I don't know what's going on, but I do. I love watching football. And to play, probably Uno. Uno can get violent and Uno can get scary and fun, and it's great. I just love Uno. Alright guys, so that was my 20 questions video for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I enjoyed making it. I enjoyed filming it. I hope you guys learned something new about me. If you guys want to answer one of the questions, go in the comments and say, hey, this is my answer to one of the questions or something like that if you really want to. But anyway, I hope you guys have a good couple more days. I probably won't be uploading a video for a couple more days because I'll probably take a break and do something else. But anyway, have a good night. I'll see you guys later. Bye!